Just go home. You need you some home. Boy, you need you some home.
This is Chris Norton, the Director of Digital and Academic Innovation, and I'm here to bring you the Canyon ISD Fixer Upper Week 4. As we are going through the Fixer Upper, remember we are taking proficient lessons in the best classrooms and making them distinguished. And guys, it is like Christmas around here. We are giving away Chromebooks like crazy. And this week, for week 4, we are giving away 3 Chromebooks. So make sure you get your tweets in to get your name in the pot for the drawing of week 4 Chromebooks. We want to say congratulations to last week's winners. Michelle Duchesneau from Crestview won a Chromebook, as well as Iris Atchison from Greenways. Congratulations, ladies. Loved reading your tweets and seeing the great things you're doing in your classrooms. Alright, we have our CISD Fixer Upper points. And so right now we have our demolition crew in the lead for our elementary schools. And then our next team up is Team Builders. Not far behind them is the Hammer Time, and then we're following up with Still Magnolias. Remember, if you're getting behind, it is not too late. Get your tweets in and also do your walkthroughs. Remember, your walkthroughs principles are worth 5 points each, so keep working. There we go, Demolition Crew. Congratulations. For our intermediate and junior high level, we have our Flip and Flop team that is really beating Team Shiplap. So Team Shiplap, we need you to kick it into gear and get those walkthroughs and tweets out there. And then finally, for our high school, we have Demolition Day that is in the lead against Lesson Crashers. So keep up the great work, and come on, Lesson Crashers, you can do this. Let's see if you can catch up. Alright, we want to remind you that as you earn your badges, if you get all 10 badges for the 5 weeks, you have that chance to earn the Master Builder title. And so those Master Builders will be allowed to wear jeans 1 day a week throughout the month of May. So keep getting your badges in, get all 10 of those and become a Master Builder. We also want to add a great point. We are now going to be giving 6 hours of GT credit for those Master Builders who earn all 10 of those badges. So what we'll do when the competition comes to a close, we will send out a Google form for you to fill out, and we will give you that 6 hours of GT credit. Just a nice little bonus there. We do want to talk about some of the tweets that have come out. We want to say great job to Elise Mitter from Crestview, who uses bacon and egg partners to open up discussion in the classroom as kids work together to communicate and collaborate on the learning. We also have one of our first year teachers, Megan from Reeves Hinger, who is building communication and community in her classroom by students writing great notes to each other. This is a great idea. Love this. Just the positivity and the classroom culture that you're building there. Alright, teachers, we know that as we are building and remodeling houses, that it takes certain skills and tools to get the job done right. Well, as teachers, we want to give our students the skills and the tools that they need in order to be successful at that next grade level. And that's what Canyon ISD Fixer Upper is all about. This week, in week 4, we are working on Instructional Dimension 2.4. This first piece is going to be for differentiation. So as we're working on differentiation to be a proficient level, you're adapting the lessons to address the individual needs of all the students. So we know that our teachers are doing a great job at that. But in order to take it to the distinguished level, guys, we're adapting the lessons with a wide variety of instructional strategies to address the individual needs of all students. So teachers, we want to know about that wide variety of instructional strategies that you are doing in the classroom. And so sometimes we do a great job at really working with those kids in need of intervention, but we want to also see what we're doing to extend those lessons to our high students to continue to challenge them and engage them in those lessons. So share out tweets, videos, pictures. Show us what you're doing, the great things you're doing in your classroom to keep students engaged and to meet their learning needs. We also are recognizing when students become confused or disengaged and responding to student learning or social emotional needs. We have some tricks up our sleeves in order to make sure that kids are reconnecting with the lesson and making sure they are learning the objectives that are being taught. But to make that distinguished, guys, we are consistently preventing students confusion or disengagement by addressing learning and or social emotional needs of all the students. So make sure that you know those words consistently and all. So what are we doing? What are the great great ideas that you use when you see students becoming disengaged or when you see students getting confused? What tricks and tips do you use, or what can you share to help other teachers in the classroom be able to recognize that and then to get kids back connected into the learning? So as we're working in week 4, as you're sharing out your ideas, you can earn 2 badges this week. The first badge is meeting the individual needs, and the second badge is preventing confusion. As always, we want to say thank you to our great community leaders that are out there and giving us those Chromebooks. So thank you for supplying us with those. We want to say thanks to Lead Forward, to the Education Credit Union, and for this next week's Chromebooks, we want to thank Amarillo National Bank. We want to remind you of a few tips. Number 1, don't photograph students that are on the restricted list. Also, do not post any student names on Twitter. Don't forget to use that hashtag CISD Fixer Upper so that we can see your tweets. Remember that we are going to be able to give 6 hours of GT credit to our master builders who have completed all 10 badges. And the most important thing, guys, is to have fun. We're at that time of the year where it is stressful. We want our students to remember that content that we're teaching them. However, when we are providing those engaging experiences and kids are laughing and having a great time, that's when they're going to be most productive. So have fun with your kids. Let go of the stress and have a good time with this competition. And as always, we want to know if you have what it takes to take on a Fixer Upper.
Just go home.